I heard the knock before I saw him. Sharp. Insistent. My wife's perfume still lingered in the hallway, a reminder of the night she claimed was just business. I opened the door and there he was, my wife's CEO, glaring like a storm. Screaming about a merger, about me, about a life I never asked to be dragged into. I didn't flinch. I didn't speak. Inside, my mind was a machine, cogs turning, assessing. Betrayal isn't loud. It's quiet, patient, and so am I. I remember the early days, how we met, how we trusted, how laughter came easy. She held my hand through failures I thought would break me, whispered promises I believed were sacred, and all the while she rehearsed lies like a script. The first subtle sign didn't seem like much. A phone left on the table, a shadowed glance at messages she thought I couldn't see, a lipstick mark I couldn't explain. I didn't accuse her immediately. I watched. I cataloged. Every slip, every half-truth, every omission. Each one added a brick to the wall I was building inside myself. It was the message that ended doubt. 3 words, glowing on her screen, "See you tonight." The name that followed belonged to the man who now raged at my doorstep. Heartbeat steady, mind calm. That's when I decided I wouldn't be the victim, not in this story. I began planning, methodical, precise. Legal advisors whispered possibilities I hadn't imagined. Financial records, contracts, emails, they all became instruments in my symphony of justice. I didn't confront her, I didn't cry. I became invisible, calculating. And patience, oh, the sweetest revenge requires patience. Every interaction was a move on a chessboard she didn't know existed. Invitations subtly declined, conversations steered, trust rebuilt with those who mattered while deceit was meticulously documented. Her arrogance became my ally. She assumed immunity, assumed I would never notice, never act. The night of the reveal arrived. I'd let the situation escalate naturally. Her CEO's empire teetered on her decisions. His presence at my door wasn't an accident. It was a reaction to my carefully orchestrated dominoes. And now he stood there, furious, exposed. I let him speak, let him yell. Each accusation bounced off a shield of calm I had cultivated. Then, slowly, I let the truth slip in. Small truths first. The subtle patterns, the contracts, the timelines. Evidence laid bare like a confession, without my voice raising above a whisper. He faltered. The merger, the empire, the leverage, all collapsing under the weight of precision. My wife, standing beside him, caught the shift in power too late. Eyes wide, calculating, realizing the script had flipped. And I only needed to breathe. Let them choke on the consequences they had thought were mine to suffer. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I watched her CEO understand his loss, not with a single explosive act, but through the slow, merciless precision of my planning. Legal bindings, financial leverage, personal reputations. I had unraveled him strand by strand. And my wife? Her facade cracked in that moment. Not tears, not screams, recognition. That I had seen, and I had waited, and I had acted with perfect timing. The air in the room shifted. She was no longer in control. Neither was he. I stepped back, letting silence sink in. The aftermath smelled faintly of fear and regret. I had imagined 1,000 scenarios for this confrontation. None required theatrics. None required vengeance in volume. Quiet is more lethal. Calculated. Merciless. Finally, I closed the door behind me. Outside, the morning sun cut through the remnants of chaos. Inside, a stillness settled over the house, the kind that feels like justice served. Relief, not joy. Satisfaction, not triumph. I poured a glass of whiskey, slow, deliberate. watched the city wake knowing I had risen. And somewhere deep inside, I whispered a truth she would never admit. Betrayal is only as powerful as the reaction it provokes. I provoked none. I acted. I won. No drama, no spectacle, just one man reclaiming control over a life almost stolen. The merger was dead, the lies exposed, the manipulator humbled. And I remained intact. Power is quiet. Revenge is patient. Justice, my justice, is complete.